This week's speaker in our Myths and Politics series is Stephen Harrison, who teaches here at Swansea University. Could you tell us a little bit about your paper today, please?
Yeah, sure. So I was talking a little bit about my ongoing research project, which looks to compare Achaemenid kingship, Alexander the Great, and the early Seleucids. So today I was talking about one aspect of that. I was talking about how the Achaemenids and the Seleucids sought to justify their rule and the different methods they did that, thinking particularly about the interplay between the stories that we hear about the Achaemenids and the Seleucids, some passed down in literature, sometimes what the Achaemenids themselves said in inscriptions, thinking about the interplay between that and visual imagery, whether in the Achaemenid reliefs or in Seleucid numismatics, Seleucid coins.
Yeah.
How does that fit into your overall research project?
Yeah, so that's kind of one. That's essentially one chapter. What I did today was one chapter. The project as a whole essentially kind of seeks to. It tries to look at two things. First of all, I'm trying to look at just how similar was the Achaemenid monarchy with the monarchy of Alexander and the monarchy of the Seleucids. And I kind of take a comparative focus on that. I've got 5 or 6 key questions that I think all empires need to answer. You know, how do you legitimize your rule? How do you justify ruling over people you've conquered? How do you describe your empire? How do you envisage your empire? How does your court work? Those kind of things. So kind of seek to compare the kind of response to those challenges, and that's sort of what I was talking about today. And then the second element that I'm interested in is how Achaemenid ideas, how the Achaemenid solutions to these problems filtered down or affected Alexander and the Seleucids. And there I'm kind of more thinking a little bit about kind of practices at court, those kind of hunting practices, those kind of things. Although a little bit of that came out today when I was thinking about how Achaemenid iconography created expectations of a ruler, which then Alexander and the Seleucids kind of had to conform to if they wanted to be accepted as kings by people in Persia and in Mesopotamia, places that had, 1,000-year-long, millennia-long traditions of monarchy before Alexander got there.
Yeah. Well, it was an absolutely fantastic paper. So thank you again for agreeing to speak in this series, and we look forward to seeing the monograph. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Yeah, cheers guys.